Alrighty, hello and welcome to this short Vaultborn Tyrant discussion, how it is going to fit into my Stampede Dinos list in Pioneer or Explorer. I'll have an example list in the description, but one of the cards, the first one I'm going to try, and probably that's what it's going to be, is Up the Beanstalk. Switching that out, replacing it with Vaultborn Tyrant. It makes perfect sense. They are very different cards, but they're also in a way similar. Vaultborn Tyrant, when it enters, we draw a card, we gain 3 life, which is lovely stuff. Up the Beanstalk, when it enters, we draw a card. And basically, usually, all the creatures in this Stampede list are mana value 5 or greater, so they draw a card from the cast trigger of Up the Beanstalk, but also Vaultborn Tyrant. All the creatures are at least 4 power or greater, so they would draw a card from that as well, so they kind of line up similarly. However, Vaultborn Tyrant itself is a creature. You play Up the Beanstalk, you just draw a card. You play Vaultborn, you draw a card, and you have that 6/6 trample, and if the opponent uses their removal on it, maybe they won't, because then you get a copy of it to draw a card to gain more life, which is just absolutely lovely. If this is part of the package with the namesake, Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, putting a bunch of dinosaurs out, you would draw a card from all of that. Maybe you have a Regisaur Alpha, a Palani's Hatcher, and a Tyrranax Rex. Boom.
What in the hell just happened? How did he do that?
4 cards drawn with the Vaultborn, which is lovely stuff. It draws a card from itself. Sometimes that's not the case. If something is put out and it gets all those triggers, it doesn't see itself, it doesn't care about itself. So this is just better and better, and I can make 7 mana with the Stampede Dinos list. Very, very easy stuff, pairing the Sunken and Castle Garenbrig. Oh my goodness, I can't sing its praises more. Does it make sense? I think it definitely does, if I'm often enough skipping over Up the Beanstalk and I just want more big creatures. You guys might not think that's the case. Oh, 4 Carnage Tyrant, 4 Tyrranax Rex, you got Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. Oh, that's enough. No, there's often times I just want more big things, and then I top deck an Up the Beanstalk. Late game, it feels bad. Now, if I top deck Vaultborn, boom, I have a creature, I draw a card, they use removal, I draw another card, and we're off to the race. It was mentioned. It's kind of like the Great Henge for big creatures. And I like that. It's pretty similar, but the Great Henge in some cases, actually often enough for me, it enters, you tap to make some mana, you gain some life, and you hope maybe you draw a creature next turn, but you don't. This, boom, it's big, and with dinosaurs, Palani's Hatcher and Regisaur Alpha, hasty, potential, death. Sometimes Vaultborn might enter the battlefield before Regisaur or Palani's. There is some scenarios where you'll be able to cast Vaultborn on turn 4, Sunken Citadel, Castle Garenbrig, and then your 4th land on turn 4 might be a forest. Boom, 7 mana, turn 4, gain some life, draw a card, they kill it, gain some life, draw a card. If they don't kill it, and they might not want to, oh man, oh, they attack with Shieldred. Okay, you block, you take her out, you draw a card, you gain some life. Man, perfect. I don't know. Maybe I couldn't have asked for anything better and bigger, at least for my favorite way to play dinosaurs. I think you guys should definitely give it a try. Don't write it off. It does seem a little bit wacky until you decimate opponents that you may not have otherwise. Right, take a big bite out of that like button. Look out for my live streams over 400 or 500 by now. It's good stuff. It's all dinos all the time except April Fools, which is coming up pretty soon. Alright, peace. Have a good one.